to my kitchen. I'm Heidi from Heidi Cooks Plants, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really quick dinner using oyster mushrooms. So today we're going to make oyster mushroom tacos. So stay tuned. We're going to get to that in a little bit, making the actual tacos, but first we're going to start with the marinade. First thing we're going to put in is 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And then we need 4 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce. You could also use tamari if you are gluten-free. And 2 tablespoons of pure maple syrup. Make sure you're using maple syrup and not pancake syrup. There's a big difference. That in. And then I need about a half a tablespoon of liquid smoke. And then our dry seasonings are going to be a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of ground sage, and a teaspoon of smoked paprika. So that is, just whisk that together. And that's going to be our marinade for our mushrooms. So next we're going to work on the mushrooms. So these are oyster mushrooms, and to clean them, I'm just taking a damp paper towel, kind of wiping around them. And for this method, as kind of a base, we're going to just trim that a little bit with a knife so you have a flat surface, and then we're going to just pull apart and have a bowl nearby, and you're just going to peel them off like that. So this is kind of a long process. Be patient, allow enough time to do. If you have some thicker pieces, you can just kind of pull them apart in half. So what your goal is to have lots of like shredded pieces, and that's going to be your fajita meat. So I'm going to continue doing this with all the rest of the mushrooms, and we'll come back next and I'll show you how to marinate them. So our mushrooms are all shredded. We've got a big bowl full of them. I have my marinade. So we are going to add the marinade to the mushrooms. And I like to use a little spatula because the mushrooms are delicate and we don't want to break them up any further. So we just want to give them a decent coating. I started with about 3/4 of a pound of oyster mushrooms, and that makes a very decent serving, at least enough for 4 people with all the vegetables. So if you're just cooking for 2, you will have leftovers for sure. So that is nicely coated, and we'll set that aside and marinate at least 10 minutes. You could even have it marinating for a half hour, even a couple hours. The longer the better is always good. And after that's marinated, we'll start cooking our onions and peppers and put the whole dish together.